In 1696, Captain William Kidd, a celebrated veteran of British naval battles against the French, set sail with a crew of over 150 men aboard the Adventure Galley. He wasn't just a pirate, he was a privateer, backed by a letter of marque from the British government. This document gave him legal authority to seize enemy ships, plunder their cargo, and divide the spoils with his investors. Captain Kidd had everything lined up for the most successful voyage of his career. His mission was clear: capture French merchant vessels, take their treasure, and return home victorious. But what separated Kidd from a pirate? One piece of paper, the letter of marque. With this, Kidd was not a pirate, but a privateer, acting in service of His Majesty's government. In September 1696, Kidd left New York Harbor aboard the Adventure Galley, ready to make his fortune. His target? Enemy ships flying the French colors. Fast forward 16 months to January 1698, Kidd's ship was off the coast of India when his crew spotted a large merchant ship ahead, the Quedagh Merchant. She was flying French colors, making her a legitimate prize under Kidd's letter of marque. The Quedagh Merchant was loaded with treasure: textiles, opium, tobacco, teas, and more. Today, this cargo would be worth an estimated $12 million. And in a locked chest aboard the ship, Kidd discovered gold bars, silver coins, and jewels worth around $2.4 million by today's standards. But Kidd's celebration was short-lived. The Quedagh Merchant wasn't just any ship. Though it was flying French colors, it was owned by Armenian merchants and sailed under the protection of the powerful Grand Mughal of India. The Grand Mughal was enraged that Kidd had captured one of his ships, and this incident threatened to disrupt British trade in India, an issue too big to ignore. The British East India Company, one of the most powerful conglomerates in the world, demanded action. If Kidd wasn't apprehended, the Mughal threatened to sever all trade relations with Britain, even go to war. Suddenly, Kidd, once a celebrated privateer, became the most wanted man in the British Empire. Kidd now found himself in a precarious position. The same government that had hired him was now after him. He needed to find a way back to New York to clear his name, but first, he had to abandon the Quedagh Merchant. He sold off some of its cargo and purchased a new ship, the San Antonio, leaving the Quedagh Merchant in the care of a trusted friend, Henry Bolton. Bolton, fearing the ship was too recognizable, hid it in a nearby river, set it on fire, and abandoned it. For over 300 years, the Quedagh Merchant remained a mystery. Then, in 2007, divers near the Dominican Republic stumbled upon a remarkable find: an old shipwreck with cannons that matched those from historical records of the Quedagh Merchant. After careful investigation, the wreck was confirmed to be Captain Kidd's lost prize. But what about the treasure? There was no gold, no jewels, no riches found on the wreckage. Did Kidd take it with him? Did his friend Bolton claim the fortune? Or was it buried somewhere, waiting to be discovered? The story of Captain Kidd is one of mystery and intrigue. Was he a misunderstood privateer caught in a political game? Or was he a pirate who succumbed to greed? His legacy and the hunt for his lost treasure continues to captivate treasure hunters and historians alike. Even today, rumors swirl about hidden treasure left behind by Kidd in the Caribbean or buried somewhere in America. The allure of finding Captain Kidd's treasure has driven people to search for over 300 years, and perhaps one day, someone will uncover the fortune he left behind. Captain Kidd's story is more than just a tale of treasure. It's a testament to the thin line between hero and villain, between privateer and pirate. And as long as treasure hunters roam the seas, the legend of Captain Kidd will never die.